Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for waiting. You are joining the CowCast, where an abundance of hosts, namely Nate, Sean, Nick, Lewis, and Frankie, sometimes featuring other guests, talks mostly about video games and developments in the technological world for at least 1 hour. Warning: the show is recorded live and unscripted, so where they might try to follow the topics at hand, tangents and rants aren't just common, they are practically integrated features of the show. We hope you will enjoy your stay, and the show will begin shortly. Actually, it begins right now.
More, motherfucker!
Hello everyone, welcome to the CowCast. This is episode 8 of season 2. Welcome to the show. We got some great topics this evening and we're joined by the regular hosts. First we got Nick.
Oh, hi, that's me. I am Nick. Hi.
We're also joined by Sean tonight.
Ayo.
And then on the mic with no camera this week is a Frankie.
Because technology!
Alright, so welcome to the show, everyone. So we're going to be talking about a few different things today. We're going to be talking about the Suicide Squad trailer that came out recently, the Rogue One trailer that came out last week, Titanfall 2 has a teaser trailer that came out, and then we're going to be talking about DirectX12, which is coming out soon and will be available on future games soon and future platforms and stuff. And then we're going to be talking about our weekly news bites, and we're going to be talking about the WoW servers going down, or one of them going down. And then Frankie's going to give us a little bit of a rundown on Dark Souls 3. And then, of course, your viewer topics and questions, where you're going to ask us topics and pitch us questions, which is totally the reverse of that. Yeah. All right. So I guess on to our first topic of the evening, if no one has anything else to say before that.
Pudding pops.
Peanut butter.
These are all words.
It's also true.
Okay, so our first topic of the evening, we're going to be discussing the Suicide Squad trailer. Nick dropped that link for us. Check out that link. So I guess we're going to be discussing our favorite moments of said trailer. So does anyone have a favorite moment that they would like to start with, or just general consensus on what they think of the new Suicide Squad trailer?
Well, there you go.
Fucking shit. No, I'm just kidding. It looked pretty good, but for the humor at the end was spot on and very much needed. If you caught that.
I think they just showed all the funny bits that are actually going to be in this movie. I think if you think it's going to be like that all the time, no, it's not. Like, if anything has taught us anything, it's that trailers, they show the best parts all the time.
Yeah,
complete opposite. You don't understand how strange, like, you don't have this perspective, but I do. Like, Joel Kinnaman. Do you even know who that is? He's some dude in Suicide Squads. I don't even know who he's playing. But I'm like, oh, that's Swede again. Because if you see an American these days, he's Swedish. A few years ago, if you saw a Russian, he's Swedish. They're all Swedes. We're taking over. Like, we're infesting Hollywood like never before. Like, Joel Kinnaman, Joel Kinnaman in House of Cards is running for president of United States of America. That's a Swede going like, yeah, I'm the governor of Manhattan.
Yeah. Crazy Sweden's taking over my country.
This is America. This is why Trump is winning. God damn.
Oh, God damn.
Isn't it time we re-elect not a Kenyanism, but an actual American into office? Not one of these Canadian evil ones, or one of these wherever he's from. Can't remember. Cuba, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the Suicide Squad trailer. I guess I would agree with Frankie. I think it's kind of at the point where they're showing us all the funny bits, and I am kind of almost no longer excited for this movie. Almost. Like, I'll probably go see it, but I'm not. Like, this trailer kind of just, like, ruined it. Like, not that it was, like, it was just a bad trailer. It was a very boring trailer. In like, the whole scope of things, it was very boring. I don't know, like, there was a couple good parts, and they showed off some more powers, and they gave us a little bit more of, like, the general backstory, and they gave us more Joker laughing, but I don't think it's going to be as good as we are hoping.
But they showed us Batman.
That doesn't do anything for me. We're not here to see Batman.
You aren't like full chub at least from seeing Batman. I think many people are full chub from seeing Batman right now.
I know Jared is. at least.
That's
He's
one
something.
person. He's at least full chub. So
Full chub.
No,
I mean, shit, man. Maybe you're just understating how awesome Batman is.
no, Batman's not that awesome, man. Well, he is pretty awesome, but I don't.
Oh
think he's gonna
shit! I'm handing in my resignation later. I'm going to the Czech Republic. Fuck y'all.
Oh my.
be- No, the Batman's cool, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think he's gonna be as cool in this movie as a standalone Batman movie or a Batman versus Superman. I hope he doesn't really have that much of a role in it, to be honest.
No, it's not. It's most likely just a cameo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Like we've seen the footage
Where
of
he-
him sitting on a car, and now we saw
Yeah.
that in the trailer. I think that's the only like scene he'll be in. He will like try to fuck him over, and then go and do some other like, oh shit, I gotta stop Doomsday or whatever.
Yeah.
I got more important shit to take care about than this clown. Puns. Then he fucks off.
The puns.
But I think Will Smith is gonna carry this shit. Like Will Smith, I just love that he took this role because he's such a characteristic actor. Like he's so good at being genuine about his performance, which is very strange. Depending if you look at the roles that Will Smith have been picking up recently, of him having no emotions and playing with his son and going like, yeah, then you cool, man, you cool. So Will, like, he's killing it out of the park. Jared Leto, he already has, like, he has an Oscar. So, like, he's good. Margot Robbie, I don't know, she's hot or something. I don't give a shit. Joel Kinnaman, he's Swedish.
Women.
And who's the last time? Fucking Vidya Davis, who? Vidya who? Wait. Like, the other guys aren't even, like, credited in the Suicide Squad thing. So, I don't know why Vidya Davis' name is even there. Like, who is that? Is that a man? A girl? I don't know.
You have to watch the movie to find out.
Who
Isn't
knows?
that right? You got him.
What's up, Vidya?
Yep, but no, I agree. Will Smith is probably going to carry the movie. Will Smith and Margot Robbie is going to carry the movie, pretty much.
Is she though?
I don't know.
She-
What other movies has she been in? What, she was in like The Wolf of Wall Street or something,
Wolf of
right?
Wall Street. She did.
Oh.
What else?
She did. Yeah, she's the naked one in Wolf of Wall Street, Frankie.
Yeah, we saw her naughty place.
Yes.
Quite a carrying role, I
Quite
might
a
add.
carrying role.
Okay. Yes.
She did the movie with Will Smith, but I can't remember the name of it. It's about like Will Smith's like a con man, and it came out like a year ago.
Hitch.
Hit? No. Is
No,
it?
fuck. Well, he was kind of a con man in Hitch. Shit, can't remember that.
Let's take a
what's
look.
Even Will Smith. That's the question. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Focus. The movie was Focus.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, Focus. Never saw that.
Yeah, it was pretty
And-
good. It was actually pretty good. And then
And other
Margot
movies.
Robbie is also known for The Wolf of Wall Street, Neighbors, and About Time from 2013.
She was in Neighbors.
I haven't
okay,
heard about
she's
most
a
of
new
this.
actress, a newer actress.
She's been doing this since like 2008, man. 2008, that's a while.
That's
It's a while in the
newish, though.
business. Nah, it's a while in the business. She's been there for ages. She's like
Well,
97 in the music.
At 2008, that's when she turned 18. So,
Exactly.
like, she as soon as she became an adult, she started. So, yeah, she got chops by this point, I guess.
Mm.
Well, how long has
Star
Will
Meter,
Smith been
she
doing
started,
this?
What, Sean?
How long has Will Smith been doing it? He's been doing it for a long time. So if you compare it to her,
Oh yeah.
No, but Will Smith, he started going into television series
Yes.
when Margaret was born. Like,
Yeah.
he started in the 90s.
Will Smith's
Yeah.
old as shit. Once you
Yeah,
look at it, he's old as
Dude,
shit.
that dude, he's born in the 60s. Like, Will Smith, he ages like champagne. Like, he's...
How old is Will Smith?
Like Patrick Stewart syndrome or something. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Now
Will
that
Smith
guy,
is
have you seen photos?
47.
47. Holy
born
shit.
in the 70s.
1968.
Holy shit.
God.
Thanks for doing math, Sean.
I was roughly guessing. It
No,
was close
Yeah,
enough to
appreciate
70.
he was more. Yeah, I guess. Okay, fine. Fuck you, Sean.
Thank you.
Oh,
Logic.
that's rude.
No, but I think they put out enough trailers, and didn't they have to redo it after they saw the Deadpool? Didn't they redo parts of it?
What?
When?
Didn't they redo parts of Suicide Squad because of the Deadpool movie?
This sounds like hearsay.
Why would they do that? Like, what
I don't know.
reason? They're not even in the same like universe.
I know. I read it online somewhere so they did, but I might be wrong.
Google search it and let me know.
Did
I'm gonna bet that Sean just got trolled.
nah?
That's my guess here. Nah, you
Why would
trolled.
they read? They didn't.
Because
The
if your
Deadpool movie was
movie's
so
not as
awesome
good as
that they had to
Deadpool, and
redo
Deadpool blew up.
Suicide Squad. And Sean just
Yeah.
goes, "Oh shit, that's legit, yo."
Yeah, okay, I can see it being not as good, but yeah, it probably won't be as good. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
so if they
it's the
compare it,
closest
why
thing you
not?
could probably compare it to, I guess. Even though they're not.
No, them remaking the movie in any way, shape, or form is absolutely unrealistic.
Right,
like, do you
not
realize
remaking
taking all
it.
these actors? No, but like even redoing just scenes. Like it's been in post production for so long at
No,
this
there's a-
point.
oh,
Like
there's
we saw the Batman screenshots like over a year ago.
Right, and yeah, I mean, but the point is not necessarily redoing scenes, but re-editing it,
Yeah, to be even better and well done.
getting a better cut. I don't know.
Yeah, but see, that's what's strange to me. Like, why didn't they do that in the
Yeah.
first place? Like this is all hearsay to me.
Yeah, I think it's hearsay too. Okay.
I'm not even hyped for the movie, but whatever. Fuck.
Nah.
We'll see what happens. See, guys, don't jump on the hype train too
No
early.
hype train.
Train gets
That's what I
derailed.
said.
and
We
everyone
jumped on the hype
loses.
train too early.
Telling you.
The first trailer was much better than the third trailer, because that makes fucking sense. Thanks, DC.
Well, they're going for a very different vibe as well this time around. Like, it was always this serious Suicide Squad going on. And now we have Joel Kinnaman going around like, follow my orders or you die. Do something I don't like and you die. Something and you die. With like all this happy time music going on in the background. It's like, are we supposed to take this seriously or not? I'm getting conflicting messages here.
Yeah. Who knows? Okay. I think we should move on to our next trailer of the evening. And we're going to move on to, the next trailer. We got 3 trailers. This is the weekend of the trailers.
Oh my god, really?
We
Is that
the
like
trailers.
the title of our show today?
No, it's
like
like CowCast
weekend?
Season 2, Episode 8.
Like
You missed an opportunity, man.
Yes,
Could have been a
yeah.
special.
Yeah.
People would have bought this shit up on DVD. God damn.
All right, so the next trailer we're going to be discussing this week is the Rogue One trailer. So Nick already dropped it in the little chat there. The lazy
I
eye
put it over
strikes
there.
back.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone knows what that means.
No, I'm not. I missed it, but
No? Okay.
all right. So this is the Star Wars, the first Star Wars spin-off movie that it comes in between, Episode 3 and Episode 4.
Yeah, it's
brain
the
fart
first
right
movie
there.
between all the other shit.
Brain fart right there. Yeah. So they're going back and bringing us in between Episode 3 and Episode 4, and it's about stealing the Death Star plans, which they have in Episode 4 and they use to destroy it in the end of Episode 4. Spoiler alert: you've already seen it. Too bad. Fuck
I think I know how this ends.
So yeah. So
Okay.
I think the movie. Hopefully, the plot is generally predictable. But based on the trailer, we'll see. What do you guys think of the trailer? I guess is the real question.
I mean, Forrest Whitaker was in it. Look at him. He has a lazy eye. It's great. Every movie. It's the best part.
Is he like?
Fucking A.
Yeah. Okay. Why
It-
is he? He just has a lazy eye. I've never really.
He just has a lazy eye,
I
but
don't
I'm
think
sold.
I really ever realized that ever.
Look at it, 107 in the video. You look dead at that, and you'll notice. And then it can never be unseen, ever. It's great.
Oh. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't think I've ever noticed that. It's probably something I should have noticed, but
Probably should have looked more deeply into the eyes of men
you
to get an idea. You can find that stuff.
Forrest Whitaker. Just stare. Just stare.
Stare at his
Stare
lazy
into
eye.
his soul.
Enough about lazy eyes. Looks alright-ish, I
It's
guess.
Star Wars,
It's
it looks
Star
like
Wars.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be cool to see what they do with all these spin-off movies.
See how badly they ruin the franchise.
Frankie, what do you
Yeah.
think?
They ruin it.
As the non-Star Wars fan of the group.
What was the name of the previous movie that we just released?
Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens. That one looked visually interesting, even though, like, I don't actually really enjoy the concept. I kind of wanted to see the movie just because I think it would be a cool spectacle. This one doesn't give me that. at all, so I have literally nothing. Like, I will not see this movie. But it does have Mads Mikkelsen, and I kind of do like my Mads Mikkelsen, so I kind of want to see it for him. But it's like, yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
Do
I
you
don't
go
know
for him or do you go for not?
That's the.
I don't know if sitting through 2 hours is worth like the 4 minutes Mads will have.
Yeah.
But to be fair, that's like a lot of other movies. It's like, well, I go to see a lot of other movies that are out now because it has like X other actor, you know. It's me. I'll probably see it, but I don't necessarily know if it's like top of the list, you know. Go see it opening night, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely not like Force Awakens.
I kind of want to see The Force Awakens. This one I have no interest in seeing.
Yeah, I really want to see this, but like, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but this trailer did not make me any more, like, it didn't make me unexcited for it, but it didn't make me more excited for it. So it left me like flat. Like, I finished watching it like, well, that was kind of disappointing seeing this as the first thing. It was like a really boring trailer. Like, I thought it was
But if they show you everything, then
like, I know, like, they can't show you everything, but like The Force Awakens did a really good job of not showing you everything, and like, not even close to everything. And I think this is like so far.
I'll
away
agree to
from
that. Because that was a well done trailer.
It was a very.
It got you excited on enough. It hinted at enough without showing you,
Right.
you know, good parts.
And like,
yeah, and
a lot of
it
the
made you believe some things that weren't really the full story behind it.
right, and a lot of the things that they showed in like the Force Awakens trailer was like they were big battle scenes, but they weren't the biggest battle scene. Like they pumped up like this like the secondary battle scene as like the main, well, like would look like the main battle scene in the trailer. So I think like it was like, whoa, this is in the middle of the movie. Why isn't this not in the later? And so I don't know if they're doing that here, because it doesn't really look like it. And I don't know. I think just as an overall, this was a very boring trailer. Like, it didn't like make me more excited. I don't know if that's because of just the fact that there's not really characters we know in it, because these are all these are all new characters. They show you like one character that you don't know, or that you do know, and she pretty much plays like it's like, the name's slipping me right now, but like Mon Mothma is the rebel leader lady, and like that talks, who's like in the white in the middle of the trailer with the short hair.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, but she plays like a 20-minute role, like in
Not
the last
even.
movie of the last movie of the series. Like, she's almost pointless, kind of. Like, I know she's kind of cool to have there, and it's like, whoa, nostalgia, but fuck that. I think one thing that they don't show in this, they didn't show in this trailer that is confirmed, is Darth Vader will be in the movie.
Oh my.
Darth Vader will have a significant role in the movie that's not showed in this trailer. So we're going to get more of that, which is kind of keeping me held on a little bit. You actually hear his breathing at the end of the trailer, if you didn't catch that. The last shot, you hear the classic Darth Vader breath noise. And then...
What's the classic Darth Vader?
Oh, you're a troll, Nick.
The troll.
That one.
You're such a baiter.
The troll. The troll. Yeah.
Got him.
So basically, yeah. Yeah, so that's...
Is James Earl Jones coming back for the role then?
I hope he is.
I mean, he is old. And
But
he
all
has
he
the
has to
power
do-
to say no at this
He can
point.
voice act,
But all
though.
he
He
has to
doesn't have to actually act, so.
He didn't act, though.
Yeah.
He didn't
I don't
act in
think
the originals. He was just the voice actor.
Yeah.
You should hear...
The benefit of having such a thing. Like, if you had James Earl Jones in the Darth Vader costume, you'd know, because he'd be like 200 pounds bigger.
yeah.
Shit.
Like, they had I think it was like a Russian bodybuilder or something walking around as Darth Vader. Have you seen the original
what's his
cuts?
name? Yeah, without like the voice of...
Yeah,
without
with his actual voice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so good.
bad.
Yeah, everybody, we need to go down immediately. Listen to what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, we need James here. Bring me Earl Jones. Oh my.
Yeah, David Prowse was the guy who was in the actual suit.
That guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Bodybuilder, weightlifter, and actor. So, well, now he's like 80, so that's not happening. He is actually 80. Like, that was a good guess. It's like he's literally 80 years old.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. So, he's definitely not going to be in it. So, I wonder who's going to play that. But hopefully they get James Earl Jones to do the voice, because that would be terrific. Because then it'll bring back all the nostalgia and all the good stuffs.
People are gonna hate it. It doesn't matter if it's good. People are gonna hate it. They're like,
this is actually not as good as it was before.
This is the fake Earl. Gosh, the hell, man.
now, even if they bring Earl, like they're gonna be like,
Well, now Darth Vader is 2 centimeters not as tall as he was, which means that he is not as imposing as he was in the previous.
It's true.
it doesn't matter. Like they could get the fucking 80-year-old dude and they'd have him pumping iron for like half a year or whatever. It doesn't matter. People will hate it. They should not have brought back. They can't bring back him. Like they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's a bad idea.
Yeah, no, but bring back James Earl Jones. I think.
Yeah, if you're gonna
Hashtag bring back James
For
Earl
the
Jones.
for the voice acting. He didn't do the other part, just for the voice acting.
no put him in there as well. It's an old Darth Vader. It's like I came back to life, and now your franchise is ruined.
What's funny is it's before you even meet Darth Vader. Technically in the storyline, like half of it, kind of the original Darth Vader at least. Bring back James Earl Jones.
Hashtag.
You got the hashtag. It's what these Twitter
Hashtag.
kids use nowadays to get things trending. You have to include it.
Yep.
It's important.
So Rogue One, another thing that people have been commenting on is that they don't want another. Well, there's debate about whether there should be another whether the female lead is good. I think obviously it's fine because every little boy is freaking out that they're going to lose their masculinity because Star Wars has a female lead again. So
Probably.
that's interesting.
The feminists are taking over.
No, I think that's a false dichotomy. It's an entirely false dichotomy because from what I heard, the lead in the previous Star Wars movie, she's just good at everything, and Luke was kind of shit at some things. Like he was a prodigy, but he still had flaws. Like this girl is like, here's something that is broken. Let's fix it. I've never done this before. Oh, look, I'm the best in the world now. It was just that all over it. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
there is no such thing as like, oh no, my little child is going to be corrupted by these women folk being on the big screen. That's not going to happen because that woman is like, yeah, you know what, my boy, you should probably grow some tits and become more like her because she's awesome.
Oh, shit, man. So what you're telling me is Caitlyn Jenner's taking over now. God damn it, Frankie.
Oh
God
yeah.
damn. It was her plan from the start. Her plan.
Caitlyn Jenner is the new Star Wars.
Shit. It's all a plot. And they're gonna make a TV show about it.
I'm just
Oh
saying,
no.
Just saying, I would boycott it. Just saying,
Shit.
if that was the
You would-
case.
If
Corrupting
Caitlyn
my
Jenner-
country.
Star
Oh
Wars.
my, he's gonna boycott and he's one person.
Shit.
This will
I
have
think
such
the
an
entire
impact.
world would boycott.
Let's make a petition. We'll get like 10 people. Let's go.
10 people boys.
Yeah.
All right,
Star Wars?
next
Yeah.
trailer. Discussion.
Ew.
Another trailer.
Oh my god,
Oh
we got
my
another one.
God.
We got
And
another one.
another one. And another one. And another one.
Bites the
Really?
dust.
Holy shit, dude.
Nah, he didn't get the reference. It's actually that way.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Titanfall 2 trailer. Teaser trailer dropped. Nick just dropped a link in the chat. And, yeah, pretty much. Titanfall teaser trailer. Very short, didn't show any gameplay, which is kind of like a concept trailer. It almost looks like it kind of sounds like there's going to be a campaign this time, which doesn't sound right, but, or it's just some like monologue that the guy gives. So what do you guys think of Titanfall 2 trailer? Go. Someone go.
It was
Robots.
action-packed, fun-filled. I liked that part where, yeah, it was different. It was good. There wasn't very much in it, was there?
No.
Oh,
I like that part where all that stuff happened.
You
that
know,
was okay.
robots
When
stepped
the
in
scene
the scene.
slightly changed, I was like, oh shit. It's not just a one-scene game. This is nice.
I mean, let's ask the real questions here. Did anyone here play Titanfall?
I played the beta.
Okay, the beta. We got a beta. Can I get a full release? Can I go on?
No.
Okay, no.
Well,
Me
I
neither.
played the full. I don't own it, but I played it like a couple games at a friend's house actually.
Yeah, see, it's a fun game. Like for what it is, it's like the Modern Warfare franchise or whatever franchise, the Call of Duty, they're picking up on all what Titanfall tried to do, apart from like the entire mech thing, dropper from the sky and stuff. There's been other franchises doing more mechy stuff games as well. So Titanfall, they don't have that niche market anymore, which is not to their benefit. So now they're gonna release Titanfall 2. Okay, is it gonna be any good? You say they're going to make a campaign. It's most likely going to be a fun game, regardless, because the campaign last time around was literally play multiplayer matches.
Yeah.
That was the campaign, and there might be story segments in between this. Why did it do it like that? I'm guessing it was just a test to see if this was something that was going to work. And you know what? It turns out that this was a disastrous idea. Because people did not want to play it after they finished the campaign. As long as they even imagined people would. Because once you actually sit down and play the game, it's like, hey, now I'm having fun. You have that problem of people who play more than you, they have the better weapons, and they just wreck you. And of course, you're going to be on teams with these new players who are playing the campaign, starting up the game for the first time, and the matchmaking in it did just not work, because it just divided the community in so big skill bases. It's kind of like if you look at an MMO and had higher level people face off the lower level people. It just didn't make sense. It was too imbalanced. So people got bored with that, or rather annoyed with that, and then they fucked off. Is the same thing going to happen again? I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say they kind of learned from that mistake, and they're still going to fuck it up. That's my prediction.
Okay. I agree.
I think it's going to be fun, and I think it's going to die within the first month of release, as it did last time.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be fun for the first 10 minutes you're playing for it, but unless they change something dramatically, which you can't really if you're making a second game, it's not going to be any different.
There's going to be swords, man.
Dude, it's going to be Titanfall 1.2.
Swords!
And we're going to have kaijus as boss battles.
Put a DLC release out. It's going to be one of those Battlefield games that didn't need to come out because it could have just been a DLC. It's the exact same thing.
Who's even going to play this game, right? Nobody's playing Titanfall anymore.
Okay, well, yeah, that's
nobody.
Yeah, so Titanfall 1, that's why I didn't buy it, because Frankie made a good point, is that it got to the point where it was just kind of boring after I played the beta for like 4 days. Or 3 days or whatever, how many days it was. I played a lot of the beta. And like it just got, I mean, sure there was limited maps, but in the end it was just kind of boring. It got to the point where this is the same thing over and over again. And that's why I didn't spend $60 on it. So I think you're going to lose a lot of that initial sales that you got with the first game, because everyone's going to be like, oh, that got boring really quick. Why do I want to spend $60 again?
Like, wow, I could just go play Call of Duty, which seemed to actually do it right, because people actually play the game still, despite Call of Duty being absolute garbage. But
I am getting a feeling that Titanfall 2 is all about brand recognition, though. I'm getting a feeling now, like from the Cosmic Ether, that there is some new ideas that was going to come with Titanfall 2. And the only reason they're not making a new game is because they already have an established franchise. Because established franchises, history has shown, they always sell more, even if the franchise is horrible.
That's true.
I would agree with
Making
that.
a new IP is always worse when it comes to actual sales. So it's just going to sell on brand recognition alone, because people enjoy the idea of Titanfall. They just don't actually want to play it.
Yeah, it's like a Pepsi having like whenever you go to those new soda machines, like raspberry Pepsi, and it's like, who the fuck wants a raspberry Pepsi or like raspberry Coke? Like,
I would love a raspberry.
Okay,
Pepsi.
Shut the fuck up. But you get my point. Like, it's just like
it is a good point, because raspberry Pepsi sells a lot better than raspberry soda
and
pops.
cola. Yeah, raspberry cola. Like you don't know the name cola.
Like if they made the same product and just had a different name. Like brand recognition is so powerful, and within the gaming industry, it's the most powerful fact that there ever was.
I mean, you look at
look at Call of Duty.
Well, yeah, you look at Call of Duty, because they're totally different like types of games, like eras and stuff, and then you look at Battlefield, and the only reason why Hardline is a Battlefield game is because of brand recognition. And then the only reason why I like Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 are not like a totally new series themselves because, yeah, that's brand recognition because they're nothing like the 1, 2, and 3.
Or Primal.
1, 2.
Primal is an even better example.
Yeah, Primal.
Primal should have been a non-standalone thing, but no, it's a Far Cry game because brand recognition, it will sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other one?
Could be
Like dinosaurs.
Fucking dinosaurs, man. Where are they?
Fucking dinosaurs, Sean. We're not getting fucking dinosaurs.
I just want dinosaurs in one good game.
He just wants all the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs for plants, dinosaurs for Minecraft, dinosaurs for everything.
Yeah,
You can't have enough of
Far
dinosaurs.
I bought 73.
Maybe they'll have dinosaurs in Titanfall 2.
Nope.
Maybe
We're
they'll
gonna
have
have
dinosaur
Battlefield
mechs.
dinosaurs.
It's gonna be like fucking
Okay.
Transformers
Okay, I'm
again.
gonna straight up and say it, Frankie. If they made a Battlefield Dinosaurs, that would be the best-selling Battlefield game on the planet.
It probably would.
No, you don't.
It
No,
would-
you really
it
don't
would be
understand.
bad.
It would literally be the best-selling Battlefield like DLC or game on the in this
Battlefield,
franchise.
Dragon
But they've-
Age.
They've been going on for like that whole dinosaurs like
Like
Things
everywhere.
like Bad Coming
meat
2.
thing. Yeah, since then.
And they've
I
they've basically been teasing it the entire time with all these fucking Easter eggs.
Are they teasing it? Or are they teasing
Are
you?
they-
That's
Yeah.
the real question.
Are you?
Because
really
I don't
just
think they're
want
doing
that-
anything with dinosaurs except putting in Easter eggs.
Yeah,
Honestly, don't think they are.
yeah, that's probably true. But we want to.
They haven't done it in years, so they're like, here's a night map. Here's
Dinosaurs.
2142 maps. You guys remember that game, right? No? Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing now. And cops and robbers.
Yeah.
Cops and robbers.
Shit. I had more fun playing cops and robbers as a kid than I did playing that game. That says something. Fucking says something.
Yeah, and Nick never had no friends when he was
Exactly. I was
by
a
himself.
loner on the streets of Detroit. I still had more fun than playing that
Mate.
fucking game.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't even have
Sit
clean
down.
drinking water. Fuck, man. It's messed up.
You lost the game when the cops came and beat you over with nightsticks and said, "Go home to your parents." When Nick realized, I have
walk
not.
anymore.
Don't worry. I just went to Best Buy and I started playing some Hardline. I was like, oh, man. This isn't fun. Then I left.
The
Back
first-
to the streets I went.
Yeah. First beta was good. Second beta sucked. Game sucked. Yeah.
Campaign was bad. I watched the campaign. Man,
Oh.
that looks stupid.
Everything was
Oh,
bad.
boy.
Oh,
I can't even see liking a game if you like cop shows, even though that's what it's based off.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's just based off the two teams or that. There's nothing else that corresponds with it.
Well, the campaign does, kind of. But
Kind.
brand
yeah.
recognition.
brand recognition.
Brand
Fuck
recognition.
off.
That's why we're getting Titanfall 2, folks. Soon we'll get
Don't
Watch
fall on the
Dogs
hype
2.
train.
Just wait for it. We're getting Watch Dogs 2, everyone.
And
And
Minecraft
brand
2.
recognition. And Minecraft 2. That we,
In the forest too.
Minecraft 2.
Ark Survival
Hey,
2.
we're never getting
Daisy
Minecraft
2.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that was a
shit.
complete joke because you can just build off that game forever.
yeah, they're pretty much doing that. Okay.
Yep.
On to our fourth topic of the evening. We're going to be talking about DirectX12. That's where I'm going. All right.
Cool.
DirectX12.
Well, that was interesting.
Break us down. Someone break
Go
me down.
for it, Nate. You got
It's direct.
I don't
It's
know.
very direct, right in your face. There's
this. It's
times
X.
12.
See, this was Lewis's topic, but Lewis didn't come tonight. Well,
It's
actually,
okay.
it was my topic, but this is what Lewis has been talking about for weeks. So
Yeah.
basically saying DirectX 12, it's going to make your games look better and your shit look better.
That's all it is, because that's what all upgrades are to your computers and
A
shit.
quick glance at how DirectX 12 makes shit think better. For the average PC game development should appear a tricky business, because it is. With consoles, developers have one hardware set for each brand, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. One processor, one graphics chip. Premeditated memory, input options, and other standard hardware components. For the PC, however, game developers face an infinite number of hardware configurations, which is fucking difficult, by the way. Getting games to work correctly over a vast universe of graphics cards, motherboards, and so on seems like pulling a rabbit out of a magician's hat. That is why, based on what's been whispered over the last decade, developers have swarmed around the consoles. They have decent hardware on the cheap, piracy is low, and developers virtually have direct access to the hardware components when programming their software. The latter feature is key, as developers can squeeze every ounce of performance out of hardware as well as take advantage of built-in component features. This is why Microsoft DirectX is so important for PC gaming.
Cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Break down.
Run DirectX12. Better get on Windows 10.
Is it only on Windows 10? I don't want it to be on Windows 10.
The
It doesn't say
beauty of
anything about
DirectX12 is that is a native API of Windows 10. And
Yeah.
there's a
Where do you
whole
see
bunch
that?
of extra paragraphs towards the bottom. They hide that fact. Like,
Windows
yeah,
10,
get hype.
you need to go fuck yourself because you
Windows.
ain't
Oh.
working yet.
Oh, man.
I didn't
messed up.
even know it was this long. But
Buggy, man. It's
10.
buggy as fuck.
Buggy. Fucking
So,
Oh, man.
would you
Is it
upgrade to
sometime?
Windows 10 for DirectX 12? Or eventually are you going to have to? Probably.
Probably
Yes.
you have to, yeah.
When we
But
get
will we? No. Not until that shit's fixed. I'm on.
until that shit's fixed, he said.
Yeah. I'm
Not
on Windows
until-
7, man.
Windows 7.
Windows
Jeez.
7.
Fucking
Yeah.
plebeian. God damn. That's so old now.
Mate.
Lordy lord.
Windows 8, though. Everyone said it
Yo.
sucked, but it's terrific.
Windows Vista. Represent.
Windows 2. That's the race.
Macintosh.
95. Woo!
Oh,
Macintosh non-compatibility software program. Woohoo! Steve Jobs.
Yeah. DOS. Let's go back to DOS.
I
Yeah, we're
use a
still
fax
using
machine.
DOS never went away.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, that's true.
Yeah. Argument is
Okay,
valid,
good
son.
point. Good point.
So let's see what it actually does for gamers, the DX12.
Oh my.
DX12's focus is on enabling a dramatic increase in visual richness through a significant decrease in API-related CPU overhead, whatever the fuck that means. But that says NVIDIA's Henry Morrison last year. Historically, drivers and OS software have managed memory, state, and synchronization on behalf of developers. However, insufficient results from the imperfect understanding of an application's needs. DX12 gives the application the ability to directly manage resources and state, and perform, I don't even know what that means, and perform necessary synchronization. As a result, developers of advanced applications can efficiently control the GPU, taking advantage of their intimate knowledge of the game's behavior. So this seems to me that DirectX 12 will have to become a necessary standard because this helps game developers just fucking solve the jungle that is PC porting, because I think that's where this actually comes in. The reason PC porting is so troublesome for all the console games is because once you have a console game, you have developed it for one console or two. If you're developing for two consoles, you usually have a sub-team that is working on that version. Now, if you're going to have that game and then go and have a PC release as well, and why those games that start on consoles become so shitty on PC ports is because that team usually has no experience programming for the PC. They are specialists in the PlayStation 4, the Xbox, whatever's, and sometimes the Wii. But let's face it, no one's making a game for that anymore. So when it comes to PC, what a lot of people do, like previously the Arkham Knight series, or the Arkham Knight, I think was the game that had the big Batmobile, I believe. Yeah, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Because that one was outsourced to another company that were proficient, apparently, in making PC ports. However, they did an absolutely disastrous job. But that's the thing. The team was developing this game for consoles, and on consoles, this game worked. And they said, hey, here is all our work, here's all the codes, make sure you can play this on PC. So then the PC port team has to sit down and say, okay, this game needs to work on all of the AMD stuff and all on the Intel stuff, all on the NVIDIA stuff, all on this stuff, and it has to work on all of these configurations. Usually within this process, that's when they start shooting themselves in the foot when it comes to coding. And that's why we're having such a fucking hassle with it. Now, it seems to me that DirectX12 is going to help that process to kind of streamline the entire thing. So DirectX12, if it becomes an industry standard, because, hey, Windows is already kind of going, you have to upgrade to Windows 10 already, I think this is going to be a positive thing with the downside of less choice. So PC gaming is, in a way, becoming more console-like. But when it comes to the shoddy ports, I think we're going to see less of those. And I think we can all agree that's a good thing.
I agree. So basically, they're going to just develop in DirectX 12, and that will work on consoles and PC instead of having to port stuff completely?
No. They still have to port it. That was not my point at all.
Okay.
My point was that once you work within the what's it called, the spectrum, whatever, of DirectX 12, streamlining becomes way easier.
Oh, okay.
Because this is most likely setting up for the future. Like, this isn't something we will see happen overnight, but like in the course of like, because they don't release new DXs, like they release a new one every like 7 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember DirectX 9 when I was still a kid, and now we're at 11. Like, this goes slowly.
Yeah.
These are like huge things that usually comes together with graphics cards in general. So all the new graphics cards, most likely the high end nows are still going to be comparable with the DirectX 12. And in the future, all cards are just going to be DirectX 12, and then they're going to, swap that up again. So within the next 6, maybe 7 years, we're going to see a streamlining of DirectX 12 on all PC machines, and I think, or all graphics card rather, for PCs. And I think that will be a good thing, because now they're actually sitting down and saying, hey, we're doing this.
Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense now. Better yeah. Better games. Woo! Pretty much. That's what I got from
Better
it.
games.
Better games.
It could be that a
Better
lot of
running
games recently that have been released have had problems while running DirectX 11. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that, but like a lot of games that have been the port games, basically, they're all like, yeah, it looks really fancy on DirectX 11, but it crashes like a motherfucker. Just play it on DirectX 10. And that's because the DirectX 10 version is what is basically used for consoles. So I don't know how much this will integrate to consoles. I don't think this will affect consoles at all. So essentially, this makes it easier for the PC port people.
Okay.
We got very technical very quickly here.
We did get very technical.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I just want them to fucking fix DayZ. That's all I want. That's the only fucking equivalent I could think of.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
Those aren't bugs, those are game features.
Those are game features.
When you fall through the floor, that's a game feature.
Oh yeah.
You fell into a trap.
The world is trying to eat you up.
The world is a real enemy. Gravity wins. Look at that.
All right. So now that Frankie just informed us about DirectX 12 and just gave us the whole lowdown, I think we're going to move on to our weekly news bites.
Hey, I guess.
All right. So basically, weekly news bites. First one. We're going to be talking about the World of Warcraft server shutting down.
Oh shit!
Nostalarius. I can't pronounce words.
It's apparently the vanilla Warcraft thing.
Right, because it's a.
So what? Like just.
Well, we can do it this way. Since I have the insight on this, how about you guys give your take on it, and then I'll tell you why you're wrong.
I mean, I have no fucking idea. So.
This server's going down, and it's the biggest private server out there, and holy shit.
John's upset. And everyone else on the internet, apparently. At least who plays.
No, is John Tarn upset? Oh shit, I didn't know about this. Did he do a tweet or something?
He did a whole video.
Oh my god, he never does videos.
It's true. I'm gonna find it now. I'm gonna give it to everybody, I guess. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know fucking shit. Because, I mean, I don't think really any of us have really played World of Warcraft very much.
I don't know. I think I'd be pissed if my server got shot down for the game I played years on. how old is WoW
Battlefield
now?
X.
Like,
Okay, well, let me try to explain this situation, because once upon a time, it was actually my job to do World of Warcraft videos, so I should know something about this. So, World of Warcraft released in 2004. That is what we call the vanilla game. It was just World of Warcraft, and that's why everybody says vanilla all the time. It was just the standard experience of World of Warcraft, and then they did some patches on that. Then they released expansion packs after expansion pack. And it has come to the point where they have changed the game so drastically to get new players in, because the franchise, it's the same game, and it's been going on for so long, and it's really hard for new players to come in. So they wanted to streamline it, and they wanted to change it. It's more like a Facebook game at this point, so a lot of aspects of it. And people, they don't really like, a lot of people, the old school people, they don't like that. They want the vanilla experience, as they call it. They want to play that. So what happened even back in vanilla was that private servers was a thing. Private servers were running the servers on a specific patch or a specific expansion and a patch of that expansion. And some private servers like to change things up, and they were PvP servers that all you kind of did was PvP, and they were highly popular, and they got shut down, and everything just got shut down because a lot of these things, they were in legal gray areas. They were not allowed to host these servers. It's not like hosting your own Minecraft server. It was not like that at all, because Blizzard was worried, we're losing subscriptions because they need to play our game, but they are playing the previous version of our game that we no longer support. And that is what has people upset, because they want to play, I want to play this expansion. I want to play with a lot of people in this expansion, because that was the expansion that spoke to me the most. It had the factors that I liked the most. So Nostralis, or however you pronounce that, I believe is a French server that was most likely the biggest one, and it was the biggest one because it did a lot of the things that we on the Skywind team do to keep ourselves with the head under the water. They accepted no donations, they accepted no money at all. They were just like, hey, if you want to play the game, go do it here. And Blizzard didn't like that. They want those players on their World of Warcraft servers paying the subscription fee. So that is why they shut them down. Blizzard has been asked in the past, hey, a lot of people really like these private servers. Why don't Blizzard make these private servers? And Blizzard's official response to this was something along the lines of, you think you want that, but trust me, you don't actually want that. And I can see where they're coming from, because a lot of it was just grinding, repetition. In some senses, they have made the game better. But in other senses, they have made the game so different that people don't want to play that same experience. It's kind of like going, you might think you want to play Bad Company 2, but you actually want to play Hardline. And people are going, no, we don't want to play Hardline. We want to play the private server of Battlefield 2 kind of stuff. And they're like, no, we're not supporting that anymore. You're not going to have that. And we're going to shut down all the people who are supporting that. It's kind of like EA going out and saying that, which, by the way, might happen at some point. They're always shutting down servers left, right, and fucking center. All the games are being unsupported and whatever. And that is what has people so upset, because it was like this huge thing of people who just loved the game and had no other option to play it. If Blizzard came out and said, hey, we're going to do like the legacy servers, the legacy private servers kind of stuff, we're going to do that, we're going to host that, people would come. They would come and they would love it. They would pay the subscription fee. There was only a few % of people that played the private servers because they couldn't, quote unquote, afford or didn't want to pay for the game. It was only a few amount of people. The other people, they were like, hey, I would really pay for this. I would pay double if need be. I just can't, because Blizzard are not giving me that option. And now Blizzard are going around, smacking bitches. And hey, when it comes to Blizzard, fuck the World of Warcraft team upside down, because they banned me for playing their fucking Facebook game. I still don't know why I'm banned from World of Warcraft. I was I don't want to say a pillar in the community, but I was definitely part of it in a very strong way. And they banned me without doing anything. So,
Did you send them an angry email, at least?
I sent all the angry emails to the point where I got any further inquiries will be ignored. So, I got blacklisted essentially.
Nice.
And I was like, well, that's whatever. I'm okay. You're done with me? No, fuck you. I'm done with you.
Fucking
and I say that still play all other Blizzard games, but like the World of Warcraft team, they are becoming so fucking corrupt. Like they're banning legit players like myself. I don't know what the fuck I did, and nobody ever explained what I did. I actually read the EULA on the Blizzard stuff, and it says like we can ban you at any time for any reason, and we don't have to tell you why. It's long, but that's essentially what it says. They're running a dictatorship where the consumer has no say at all anymore.
Hey, you bought my game. I can ban you from my game because you already paid me. Fuck you.
Yeah, they're pulling payday 2 shit right now. You know, it's the World of Warcraft shit. It should just go and die. Like they are becoming so morally corrupt that it's insane. And this comes again, like the payday situation. It comes from a lot of people. Like a guy, I can't remember his name, but he was nicking Ghostcrawler. He was like the lead designer for the World of Warcraft team. When he quit and he joined up with Riot Games to develop for League of Legends, that's when shit started to really go south for the World of Warcraft team. And now they're making these decisions like banning or taking down, like actually sending lawyers to these French people to say like, hey, take down the private servers or, you know, we'll sue you way back to Sunday. I don't think, no, like the normal Blizzard, they never did that. Like the World of Warcraft thing, they never did that. But now they're doing it left, right, and center. And, you know, people are upset for very varied reasons because this was something that was not even trying to hurt the original franchise. They were trying to better it. They were trying to do something good for them. And yes, it was a legal gray area, but they were hurting nobody.
Why? So my question is, so they have this server, and obviously it's quote unquote against the terms of use. But how did it get this big, and like stay open that long? Because it seems like it was a long. It's been open for a while, and obviously it had.
Several years. They became that big because there was a demand for it, and there are no. It's a legal gray area. There are no like laws that say, "Hey, you can't do this," because it's the way how they can protect online intellectual property. The only reason they had no one going after them is because it was completely non-profit. So Blizzard saw it as PR. Like it's essentially PR. People are going to play World of Warcraft and they're going to play these private servers. And once they want something new that these private servers can't give them, they're going to come to us. They just saw it as PR, and it worked as PR. It definitely increased sales for them, but they don't care. And now by just doing that thing, by shutting down the Nostralis thing, they think it's going to increase their sales. They think those hundreds of thousands of players are going to come and play their World of Warcraft. That's not going to happen. They're going to hate the World of Warcraft. Yeah, sure, a few of them will come over. They're going like, oh, well, I still need my World of Warcraft fix. But this will just hurt their name within the industry. And now it's already done, so, you know, they're fucking themselves off the ass again. But they are Monolith. They don't care.
Yeah. It sucks.
It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I know.
The Blizzard rant. Holy shit balls. So are you hyped for Overwatch? No? Is that even out?
Yeah, I bought Overwatch. It's coming out next month or something. I wouldn't say I'm hyped for it, but I'm going to play it extensively and see what I think about it.
All right. There you go.
Fun games. Like I play Heroes of the Storm. I play Hearthstone. Like Blizzard, you're still doing fine by my book. But the World of Warcraft, you can go suck a big fucking dick.
You know, I'll probably try Overwatch when it's a beta. I think the beta is coming out this month, right? Is there a beta for it?
It's been out for a while, but it's like closed beta.
Yeah, there's a closed beta. There's an open beta, I believe, like next month between first and 4th or something like that. Yeah. It's like a week or something. Okay. So then you can go and try it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go try that. So hopefully...
apparently, the game is a shit ton better when you play it compared to when you watch it. Go figure, right? That's just what people have been telling me about it. So there you go. That's my word of wisdom about Overwatch, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Overwatch. Play it. Don't watch it.
Was it one of the guys I worked with for a little bit on a small project over the summer? It has like an Overwatch channel, so I watched a few videos, but I don't know. It seems like Team Fortress, which I kind of like Team Fortress, so might as well try it.
Yeah, it's Team Fortress with all them small tweakers.
Yeah.
And like if you like Blizzard overall, like if you know their franchises, Overwatch is just, you know, for you. It's all just coming back. Everything just makes sense.
So if I like Blizzard games and the company, and if I like Team Fortress, I'll like Overwatch.
You will most likely, yeah, you'll like it.
Nick, how many of those checkboxes did you check? Because I checked none of them. No, I'm just kidding.
No. I'm gonna hide my checks, but
I mean, if you don't like Blizzard's intellectual properties, if you don't like Team Fortress, then Overwatch most likely has nothing for you, unless you're a really big fan of FPSs and don't like Team Fortress for some reason. Then it's most likely not for you. But if that sounds interesting, there's going to be an open beta, and you can go try it there, and then you can make a good decision.
But how long can you play Team Fortress for?
Well,
let me open it and tell you how many hours I have on it.
there's a lot of people who have a lot of hours in Team Fortress.
It's not that.
Yeah.
I don't
know how.
I definitely do not have a lot. Oh, actually, I only have 25. I thought I had a lot more than that. That's awkward.
I remember I used to be in those servers where you just leave the game on overnight and like you get like rare items and shit. And like I don't know why I did that at all.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get shit. I didn't play the game to begin with. It's like
But you got the loots. It was all about them hats.
He didn't even get.
I didn't get shit. My friend was like, "Yo, just come on this server, mate. Just sit idle for like the entire night. You get awesome shit." I'm like, all right, I guess.
Who was that?
Nothing. It was Nahal. Who do you
That's what
think?
I was about to say. I thought that was Nahal.
Yeah. What a fucking guy. Frankie doesn't know him, but he really likes Team Fortress. So yeah.
Well, when it comes to like the replayability, you can look at a game like Counter-Strike. It's more going to be something like Counter-Strike, where you will get all these skins that will, keep you invested of like, hey, I can improve my account value or whatever. Not that you can sell these things on some market, which is kind of a drawing point to Counter-Strike, where you can have a knife for, a few $100, which is so cute. So you're going to have that, just to, give your little brain that little fix of like, oh, I got stuffs. And then maybe, you'll even play the game.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I still got to find a game I want to play and like sit down and invest my time into on a regular basis. That's not Payday.
How about War Thunder? I hear that you
Shut the
get
fuck
Subway
up. It's
gift
not.
cards.
No,
mate.
it's not.
You hear that?
War Thunder. No. Game
Mate,
is
Subway
atrocious.
gift cards. Subway gift cards.
Hey, I need those.
You do.
Get
The sad
me
part
that.
is I knew about that before you sent that. That's the sad part.
Yeah, but I sent you that like weeks ago. You just replied like, oh yeah, Subway gift cards.
Probably. Yeah. It's like, Jesus Christ.
You can use Subway gift cards with War Thunder?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you can use so much random shit, like for gift cards on there.
Like, if you have money,
Absolutely.
any form of money, you can
Will
put
take
that
it.
into War Thunder somehow. They will accept your money.
They will
Any
willingly
money you
take your
want
money
to take.
every time.
Yes.
They'll involuntarily.
They'll take your like Zelda rupees. Like they'll just take any form of currency you can throw at them. Dogecoins, no problem. We got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Frankie, did you want to talk about Dark Souls 3?
Yes. Quick PSA.
Games
Dark Souls 3 is out, and the game's broke. Oh yeah, it's fucked. A lot of people, me included, are having extreme game crashes. So here's the solution for it before they patch it, which they are apparently heavily working on. Go to your settings, take lightning to low. Hopefully, this will make sure you don't crash at the bonfires. For everyone playing Dark Souls 3, you know what that means. But that's how you fix that, because otherwise it will happen at some point for you, because it seems to happen to everybody until they manage to fix this fucking shit. But once you do that, there should be no problem. If you're still having difficulties with it, go through the forums, do the normal thing. And the review so far, like I spent 10 hours yesterday just playing it like a mother cranker. Dark Souls 3 changed a little bit from the version that I played at Comic-Con. The backstab area is way shorter now because it was really like overpowered before. It's extremely fun. It's very reminiscent of Dark Souls 1 with a little bit of Bloodborne in there. The combat is faster paced, which is something that people requested anyway. It's extremely fun to play. And if you're a newcomer, you don't need to know anything else about the Dark Souls games. You don't actually need to, because all the stories are so incoherent. They're still taking place in the same world kind of stuff, but it's in an age where people no longer, record history. Like, they don't give a shit. There's just undead everywhere, and things are going to shit. It's still as challenging. Boss fights are memorable. It's a beautiful game. Really good, 10 out of 10. And it crashes so much until you fix that fucking lightning issue. Just go fix that and play the game. I'm really sad that it started with such a huge bug, but what can you do? There is a fix for it, however, so I'll give it that. But it's not as clear how you fix it. You kind of have to go on forum watch, so I can understand why a lot of people are upset.
Yeah, giant bug goes right through fucking bug testing. That's video games.
I have no idea how they mark that one as like will not fix or whatever. But I think they just didn't spend
fix
as
later.
Much. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the fuck happened with that. But it's a PC problem as well. So most likely, like the team from software, they started to learn how to actually handle PC ports with Dark Souls 2, because Dark Souls 1 was just we ported it and it runs like shit. Like Dark Souls 1 on PC is so horrible. But Dark Souls 2 worked good. It worked really good. There was no problems at all, really. Dark Souls 3, however, has, so it's really strange.
If you think about it, whatever they're testing on, they're probably going to make it very similar throughout the process. So if you're using one rig, they're going to use the same rig multiple times, so it might have passed through that. But I don't know how that all works.
Yeah, see, I would be with you there if it wasn't for the fact that they also had a stress test. No, wait, you know what? I'll take that back, because that stress test was PlayStation 4 exclusive. So they actually never did that for
PC.
PC. Yeah. Well, there we go. That's how that slipped through with them.
A PS4 exclusive stress test.
Yes.
Hey, PS4.
Fucking Christ. What's happening to the world of games? No one knows.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
Shut the fuck up, Sean.
Copyright. We're gonna get muted now. Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
Mate, but we're brought here by Brisk because Nick didn't do it yet.
Thank you. I was waiting for somebody. Brisk is our proud sponsor of today's show. They paid us $337 million to advertise their teas. Hopefully you enjoy them. My favorite is the lemony one. It's good. Go Brisk.
This episode was also sponsored by Norwegian Airlines that I need to be on in like 7 hours.
Good job.
Yeah.
And you need to be at the airport in like 2 hours, because that's how airports work, unfortunately.
Yes. See, I'm in Sweden, so I don't need to take off my shoes.
Oh.
That's a plus.
That is a plus.
Fucking A.
It really wasn't that bad. I flew for the first time a month ago now.
First time?
Yeah, it was the first time I flew.
Holy
and it really
shit.
wasn't that bad, like the security and the time you took to get through everything.
I got pulled over.
Yeah.
What is it wasn't that bad? What is that like?
They only had to strip
They
search.
only had to take off my pants.
Wow. I can't tell. They did that then.
No, they didn't know. I'm joking.
I'm sure they did anyway. You're
No.
going back on the truth now. I can feel
No,
it.
they made me take off my shoes and they
Everything's
unbuckled my belt.
They unbuckled your belt.
Just kidding. Well, they actually took my belt off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pants jokes. Okay, we're moving on to viewer topics.
That's metal.
Viewer
Airplane.
topics. Clicking the wrong buttons all over today. Viewer topic. Post your fucking questions now.
Oof,
This is
easy.
the part of the show where you, the viewers, get asked us topics, or pitch us topics and ask us questions. We will go in order of the way that they're posted and answer them. We'll give you a few minutes to answer them. Please keep them not racist, not sexist,
Sprague.
not blah, blah,
Sprague.
blah, ba-doo, ba-doo, but keep it clean, motherfuckers.
Keep it clean, Sprague. God damn it. Every week, this guy, he's like, he has that comment written out. He's just like, why are Puerto Ricans the worst? And I'm like, Sprague, you can't say that. That's racist.
That's racist,
It's
Sprague.
racist.
Sprague, that's
It's like
racist.
nationalists.
Stop it,
Sprague put
Sprague.
a good one in there.
Yeah, mate.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
good
I changed the Skype menu.
Probably. Hey,
Mate,
can you believe that Sprague's going on an 8-hour bus ride to Virginia on Thursday? Holy shit. Yeah.
I'm going on a 4-hour bus ride today. It's like
Mate.
shit.
To get to the
hey,
airport?
you need to leave now.
Just get on the bus now. Go. It's the
What
only
time
way.
is the bus ride?
The bus is waiting for me in Prague. I first need to get to
Oh.
Prague.
Never
Start
mind.
swimming, mate. Let's go.
You mean the bus doesn't come to your thing? The bus doesn't come to your, like, your
Your
door?
home.
Your door? No, I'm just kidding.
I thought you had those buses that go over water and land.
Mate.
Well, we do
Those are
have
the
those as
best.
well. But you know,
Okay.
Go right across
actually
the
we do.
Baltic.
I just want to mention that.
Holy shit.
Alright, we don't. It doesn't look like we have many viewer topics. Tiago
We'll
wants
start.
us to look at talk about Games of Thrones.
Who is this guy? Taking over my job.
Go for it. Sean.
Yeah,
Go
that's
for it.
Sean's job. Look,
That's
that's
my job.
the only thing he does for this fucking podcast. Don't take that away. Don't take
Thank
that
you.
away from
See,
me.
fucking Frankie knows. Good. Oh gosh, viewer topics. Game of Thrones season 6 hype. That's not even a fucking question. But yeah, it's coming out. That's all you know.
Is it? I don't.
It's coming out April
Okay.
25th, man.
It,
April
is
Yeah.
25th. I don't even watch the show, and I know.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
But-
so Sean, you watched the show, yeah?
No,
You don't? Okay, Nick, do you watch the show?
haven't.
it? Nope.
So nobody. Okay, so I watched the
Season
show.
1
So,
sucked
look,
balls, and
look,
I
I gotta
stopped.
give.
Gotta
I
watch
gotta
it,
give.
though.
Okay, Nick, you.
It's true.
You're dead to him, man. You're dead to him.
If I can go to Prague, I can come to the US as well. Right? We'll sort something out. No?
Come at me, bro. Come at
But
me.
we got to give the audience what they want. They want hype, and I'm going to give them hype. So I'm one of those, high-ass class fucking semi-hipsters that just went and, read all the books after you saw the show and all that good stuff, like everybody else. Like, let's be honest. If you said you read the books before, you didn't. And right now, for even the CowCast there, I'm going to introduce what's happening. So what's happening?
Don't
I'm not
tell
going
me
to
what
introduce.
happens. Don't tell me what happens.
no.
There's no
I'm not gonna-
spoilers.
I'm not going to do this.
Seasons
I'm
behind.
not.
I can't hear what Frankie's saying.
Spoilers. I'm not going to do spoilers. I'm not going to do spoilers. I'm not going to do spoilers. Okay. What I mean is that what's happening in comparison to the series and the books, and I'm not going to go into details. What is happening right now is, however, that the series are at the point where they need more books. And George R. R. Martin has been, I don't know, too busy masturbating, watching Breaking Bad, masturbating again, being around in this fucking mansion, masturbating some more, eating pizzas and looking at wieners, and then going and actually work on the series to actually finish this fucking book. So that's it. That book series is never going to finish. He's going to die before. Let's all just face it. It's going to be a cliffhanger.
Though? I mean, that seems like the life to me.
It is the life, but there are no books. But George R. R. Martin he has talked with the Wisers, the WWs, the series runners. Like, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to end. And the series runners have already come forward and say, okay, we're going to do shit differently because now we have the option to actually go with like the series and the books is the books. So all the storylines that they have copy pasted from the books. They're no longer there. Like season 1 was just straight up copy paste, and people loved it. Nick didn't. Fuck him. But then, like in season 5, they started doing a lot of stuff that never happened in the books. They started changing a lot of stuff. Characters were in lands they were never supposed to be in, and storylines started happening that were never supposed to happen. So now it all goes back to the actual writers to make sure this ship doesn't sink. And I don't think they have the power to do it. They know how to make entertaining television, yes, but they don't know how to do compelling story, and they are absolutely horrible. And I do mean, like, they are atrocious. And I kind of like the dudes. Like, they do a lot of good shit, but they are so bad at writing dialogue. It's flabbergasting that they even have jobs. Like, they have diplomas in, like, writing and stuff, and it doesn't shine through. There was a line in the previous season that said, "You want the bad girl, but you need the bad pussy." That was a line from the show, and it's so fucking bad. And like the delivery, like how does an actor even work with dialogue like that? It's like, yeah, it's no, they can't write dialogue, and now they're gonna have to write all the dialogue. So I think it will just become brain dead entertainment at this point forward. It's gonna be visually interesting. A lot of shit's gonna happen. Game of Thrones fans, they're gonna masturbate all over the fucking place, and they're gonna masturbate George Martin's cock while they're doing it. And I think it's going to be entertaining and bad. Just watch it if you want to, because you will be entertained, but don't sit and think about anything because you will be disappointed. Game of Thrones has so much subtext, and that's why people love the series. That's why people love it. Because once you actually have all that subtext and once everything just becomes clear, it's so good. It's like watching Lost and actually getting answers. It's just, it's so good. And the screenwriters, they just can't do it. Maybe they just can't replicate the magic. They just can't do it. So, it'll be entertaining. Don't get into it because you'll get disappointed. Done.
Well, shit.
Yes. Okay. Next user question. Best goldfish cracker.
Best goldfish cracker pretzel. Pretzel.
No, fucking Flavor Blast, mate.
What the fuck is a goldfish cracker?
It's
You ever
the little
seen those
gold.
gold-
Oh my!
Oh my God,
It's
you
like-
poor bastard.
I got
Those little bags of like little like crackers that look like goldfish, like cheddar shit.
I
No,
got
I don't
you,
know.
mate.
Never seen it.
Hold on. Here's a link to some pictures for your informations. Just like you can look at all of them.
Oh.
They're basically like Cheez-Its. Do you know what Cheez-Its are?
I know what they are. Never had one.
Okay, well, it's
Basically what they are.
basically what they are, but in fish form.
No,
Fish.
their taste
Well,
different, but like
that-
they're pretty
that
much
is
the same
depressing.
thing. Oh,
All right.
did
Well,
Skype
yeah,
just
they're
crash
different,
on
but
me?
same.
Ooh.
Same, but different.
Oh, Skype! Don't fucking do it, Skype!
No.
I can fucking hear
Fuck.
you all, but don't do it. I went to use the fucking emojis to do a face palm to Lewis. and
Mate.
It didn't fucking work. Okay, I'm back.
Shouting.
Shouting. I like shouting.
Ah,
It's fine.
Loud noises.
ah. Okay, so yeah, flavor blasted goldfish. Nick, what's yours?
Normal fucking goldfish. You
Okay,
plebeians.
and Frankie, if you had to give a flavor, would you just sustain from it?
Yeah,
Would
I'd sustain from it. I don't eat biscuits.
you- Okay.
They're fucking called
Fair enough.
crackers.
Yeah, see that's
American.
racist.
It is racist.
Oh my. Bum, 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 bum. What other questions are there? I don't see any.
I just see dinguses in chat writing the same word over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, one job, Sean.
Yeah, that's it.
You won't get time got this time.
Okay,
Next time.
so that pretty much wraps up the show because we have no more viewer questions for this evening. Oh wait, we got one more. One more.
What would you guys
Oh,
like to see for the next Assassin's Creed game, or what time zone? Prehistoric with the,
Fuck
you
you,
know,
Sean.
dinosaurs.
Fuck you,
Yeah, buddy, because everybody fucking knows that.
Civil War.
I mean, didn't they kinda do that?
They did Revolutionary War. It's different, Frankie.
Well, I don't know. Like you Americans, you have a war every 5 years.
They do.
No, it's 10 years, I think. You average a war every 10 years. That's impressive, though.
Probably.
Since your conception, by the way.
Yeah, we're
We call them
fuckers.
policing efforts. They're different. Don't worry about it.
I have the right answer, which I'm surprised they haven't done yet. You need to go to Japan during the Sengoku Jidai, the time when Japan was at war with itself.
Oh yeah.
Just look at the fucking architecture. Imagine all the samurais you would have to beat down. It's perfect. Why aren't you fucking doing
I'm
it?
pretty sure they. I think they did
Richard.
like. I
No,
think
they did
like
China.
China. Okay, they did China. There
Yeah.
we
They
go.
did China.
We want
Yeah, you
Japan.
need the Sengoku
Very
Jidai. The time when Japan was at fucking war with itself. It's so good. It would be so good.
fucking good.
It's
They
very
might be
passionate.
saving it for the last game, like Assassin's Creed 10, the final chapter, the game people actually wanted, the Sengoku Jidai. And then they're gonna have, Sengoku Jidai 2, and then we just go, fuck.
And then we go fuck Ubisoft. Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, no more questions. Thank you everyone for coming out to the CowCast Episode 8 Season 2. If you want to rewatch this episode, make sure to check down for the link below to the ConnMovieMakers movie or ConnMovieMakers YouTube channel. This episode will be posted there later this week if you want to rewatch anything or share it around. Thanks for checking us out this evening. We got 2 new followers, the Zombie God 777 in the Time of War. Thanks for sticking around and hitting that follow button for us. Thanks for all the great viewer questions this evening. And if you would like to stay up to date on the CowCast, make sure to follow the CowCast on Twitter over there. It's in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Look, there. I'm pointing there. I'm pointing on my screen right now.
Right
Okay.
about up there.
You can also join the Steam group down below. I think it's down below, listed down below in the social media tab. Make sure to check out all.
It might be there.
It might be there. Might be there.
Who the fuck knows?
Nick, where can people check you out?
Somewhere under my name, you could look. I have a YouTube channel. I post videos with dank memes in there, and then I have the Twitch. I stream War Thunder pretty much religiously. You could watch me get very angry at games. I think it's fucking great. It's good stuff.
buddy.
Sean,
If you want real anger, you go to my channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Frankie. Frankie, where can we find you?
You can find me at YouTube at Hank Shaw. That's Hank Shaw as one word, and you will find me doing actual good content. So go check there first.
I mean, links down below underneath Frankie's picture. You don't
It's
know
all
what
real.
it's next to his name. Sean, tell us where we find you.
You can find us here on the Twitch, and since Nate never changed it from Instagram to Twitter, go to SeanBot Gaming on the Twitter and follow us to know all the streaming updates.
Yeah.
What streaming updates?
Okay, you can follow me at ConnMovieMakers on Twitter, YouTube channel ConnMovieMakers,
Yeah.
and my personal channel, Nate Bodnar. So, everyone, thank you for coming out. Hope you see you guys here next week. And feel free to leave topics that you want us to discuss down below next week down below in the comments with a link, and we could look at them and see if we could get them to next week's show. Everyone, thank you for coming out. Everyone, have a wonderful evening, and we will see you next week.
I need to grab my plane.
Oh,
God, I
wait,
hate
he
Sean.
goes.